Oh, yeah.
So, all right. Help me out, Tom, please. Gross Tomatoes,
You,
Edge,
you,
Jacksonville Jaguars. Did I get that right?
Gross Matos. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Gross Tomatoes. I had
Peter
going.
Gross Matos out of Penn State.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Aaron. Appreciate it. All right. So the Jacksonville Jaguars will replace Calais Campbell at the edge position. After that, Justin Jefferson going to the Eagles from LSU. Jeff Gladney, I have the big hitting cornerback going to the Vikings since he got rid of Xavier Rhodes. And then I have a big splash. Not really. I have the Seahawks trading up to the 23rd spot to get Kenneth Murray, linebacker, Oklahoma State University.
Interesting how they would select a linebacker after they have Griffin. Or Griffin, yeah.
Griffin, yeah.
But okay, I got the Jaguars at 20 picking up Kinlaw, interior defensive lineman. They need a defensive presence on the line. Then I have the Eagles at 21 picking Patrick Queen, the linebacker. Feel like he's a solid linebacker. Feel like the Eagles just need somebody to really rely on a signal caller from the defensive end. I have C.J. Henderson going to the Vikings at pick number 22. They need help at cornerback. Because I feel like Xavier Rhodes, he's gone, right?
He is.
Yep. So they need to fill that position. And then at 23, I have the Patriots filling a need at QB.
11 picks too late.
Yeah, picking Jordan Love. I feel like he's a mobile quarterback that really Bill Belichick hasn't really had somebody like that before. He has a nice arm, someone to groom. And I feel like the Patriots, they always find a quarterback, whether it's later in the round or just in general, to build their franchise on. So I think the Patriots are going to pick Jordan Love at 23.
Do you see them, if they get a sense that someone else is going after him, do you think they'll trade up to go get him? Or is it just if he's there, they'll grab him? If not,
the Patriots, no, I don't think they'll trade up. I think they'll just grab him if he's there.
Yeah, I'm with you, Tom. Like, there's so much speculation that the Patriots will trade up and get someone like Justin Herbert or Tua. I cannot see the Patriots trading up for a quarterback.
Yeah,
like they're all about their late round quarterback.
Yeah, unless Tom Brady leaving has them all in a tizzy, and they're like, you know what, we're just going to make some rash changes. But that would be really surprising to me. Not saying it's not a possibility, but I just think they're just going to pick a quarterback if he's there. I don't think they're going to trade up for anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. As for the Patriots, I think the Patriots won't trade up. Like I said, I think they'll pick a quarterback like on day 2 or day 3. I think they'll take Eason or Jake Fromm, someone like that.
Okay.
All right. So for a 20th pick in my mock draft, Grant Delpit from LSU going to the Jags. He's kind of down in every mock draft you see out there because he was injured for part of the season, so he never really got his full run in. And when he came back, he was just kind of out of rhythm with that team. But later in the season, once we got to the college football playoff, he started to get more in the groove. And skill wise, he is probably top 2 safety in this class, if not the best. He was the best coming into this year, but with that injury, he kind of slid. But I got him going to the Jags. Most of us agreed for Philadelphia, they need a receiver with all the injuries they had last year. So I have T. Higgins from Clemson. Clemson receivers are known to translate to the NFL. If you look at the past 5-6 years, Clemson receivers is really well in the NFL. I have the Vikings 22 going for an edge rusher, so I got AJ Penesa. Oh, I think it's going around now, guys.
You caught it.
Pronounce shit.
Caught the plague. It's worse than COVID.
Yeah.
From Iowa, so they're going to pick him up to help with the losses they've had on that D-line. And then 23 with the 2 linebacker losses that the Patriots have had in this offseason. I think Patrick Queen's a perfect spot for Bill Belichick to pick.
Solid. I have to, even though some of my picks are a little bit different, I have to agree with you.
Thank you, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So for my 20th, I have the Jaguars going with Grant Delpit.
Hmm.
It seems like I cheated off you, Aaron, but honestly, I didn't. I swear to you. We're just so awesome together that we think alike.
I agree.
Or
For 21, I have the Eagles going with Henry Ruggs third, and I understand that this is probably insane that he's not going to go 21, but I have a feeling he'd do really well in Philadelphia.
Mhm.
They like fast receivers, so.
Who doesn't?
22, I have Christian Fulton going, cornerback, for Minnesota. That's a position that they definitely need filled. And then 23, I have Tua going, QB from Bama going to the Patriots.
Wow.
I feel that I don't think, obviously just because he has a lot of injuries, so I have a feeling that he's not going to go in the first 10 like everybody does. And so I have a feeling that he'd be good in New England. New England needs a really, really good quarterback since they just lost
Yeah.
Tom Brady. So.
Personally, I agree with you. I honestly, if I was a GM or owner, I would not pick Tua in the top 10. I would not. Just with the injuries and with personally, like I said before, I don't think he's as accurate as people think he is. I think that would be a good landing spot for him and a reasonable landing spot personally, being picked later in the round. But I don't think it's going to go like that because the hype.
It never does. Just this is how I feel.
Yeah,
so
no,
obviously, most likely, you guys that picked him going for like 4th or 5th to either the Chargers or the Dolphins is probably a way better, actual choice to go with. But
I bet you $20 he goes there.
Here he goes again. Go bet with somebody else. I ain't losing any more money to you.
Or 30s. All righty. Here we go.
Wait, hold on. Tom,
Yep.
I got one thing.
Yep.
I just want to comment on Dave's pick for pick 22, Jeff Gladney from TCU. Big 12 isn't known for playing much defense, but he's actually one of the few corners who actually kept CeeDee Lamb in check this season. So he's a solid pick late in this first round.
Good job, Dave.
Good job, Dave.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All righty, here we go. 24 to 32.
All right. So I have the Saints taking the LSU, hometown Louisiana guy. He's not from Louisiana, but he played college football there. So I have him going to New Orleans Saints. I have the Vikings taking Denzel Mims. They need to fill in that wide receiver position since they got rid of Stephon Diggs. I copied Skyler. I have DeAndre Swift going to the Miami Dolphins. I think, if this happens, they're going to have hell of a draft. They address quarterback at Justin Herbert. They address safety since they got rid of Minka Fitzpatrick. And they get DeAndre Swift. That'd be hell of a draft for the Miami Dolphins. I had the Patriots trading back to accumulate even more draft picks since they might lose some because the whole, Cincinnati Bengals gate, whatever it was last year. They have 12 draft picks now, but I think they might lose some because of that. And I had them trading back to accumulate more draft picks later on. They're going to take Zach Bond, edge from Wisconsin. I think Bill Belichick would love to have that guy on their defense for sure. I have Ravens taking offensive tackle, helping out Lamar Jackson in that running game. I have AJ Penza.
Sounds right to me.
Close enough.
Okay, thank you. I have AJ going to the Cowboys. I have Jalen Reagor from Washington.
Oh, stop you, Dave.
It sounded nice to me. Wait until I had to pronounce his name.
I have Jalen going to the Green Bay Packers. I have Christian Fulton going to the 49ers. And then I have J.K. Dobbins from The Ohio State University going to the Kansas City Chiefs, the defending champion.
Wow. Poor JK. Falling that late, but going to a good team.
That is true. It'd be a solid pickup. I got getting a running back too.
Mm-hmm. So not really any big names going on in these later picks for me. I have, except Jeff Gladney, I think cornerback. I feel like they need another one to complement Lattimore. Saints defense has always been a little porous the past 5 years, I would say. So I have the Saints picking him up at 24. 25, I have Minnesota picking up Zach Bond on the edge. Good edge rusher. They need more in their defense and a little bit on their offense. 26, I have the Dolphins picking Xavier McKinney. If he falls that far, I feel like it would be a steal for anybody. So I feel like the Dolphins are going to pick up Xavier McKinney at that pick. It'd be hard to see the Dolphins not make a good pick with as many picks as they have. So have him going. At 27, I have the Seahawks picking Cesar Ruiz. I feel like they need a lineman to help out Russell Wilson in the pocket. I feel like he's always evading, not on purpose, scrambling. Then at 28, the Ratbirds, I have them taking AJ Epineza. Why not add more defensive players to the Ravens team? Their offense is pretty good. Epineza just seems like, I want to say Epenza. I don't know why, and it kind of annoys me, so I don't like the Ratbirds, so I have them picking him. At 29, I have the Titans picking Neville Gallimore, interior defensive lineman. I feel like keep bolstering that defense. You got Derrick Henry on the other side of the ball to run out the clock. You just got to get that good defense to stop the opposing team. At 30, I have Green Bay picking Cole Kemet. Don't know how to pronounce that. From Notre Dame University. I feel like Green Bay needs to have a reliable tight end in the past. Tight ends haven't worked. I don't know why they couldn't get Jimmy Graham to work. Thought it was going to be a fit. Clearly wasn't. So I think that they're going to complement Aaron Rodgers in the tight end aspect on the offensive side of the ball. I know a lot of people have a wide receiver, but I think they're going to surprise some people and pick a tight end. Then final two picks, I have San Fran picking up cornerback Trevon Diggs, possibly learned from afar from Richard Sherman, because they need help on defense as well. If you saw the Super Bowl, you know what I'm talking about. And then the last pick, I have the Kansas City Chiefs picking Kenneth Murray, linebacker. Feel like that they can just bolster their defense because their offense seems pretty crisp. They just need a nice signal caller there on the other side of the ball.